Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on their runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Snap of this playoff game. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Give it to the back again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
He'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They're going to run it. Runs right over the defender. They'll tackle him at the 6. Yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
The slant made it look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Owens. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Gives it to the back. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB bootlegs here. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. The 11th play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Scott. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Down, they'll punt it away here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's stopped. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Bracing here for a heavy blitz. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
He makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They don't move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. And they trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the running back takes the handoff. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Has it back to the end zone.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. And this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's reel in. It's Stewart. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush is sacked. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way to be able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield. Allows the defense to be able to get after it. But back-to-back sacks. Now it's 3rd down and long. And you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
Third and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking deep here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Who got it? The field goal's good. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down after that previous play. To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He keeps it on a design run. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to 38.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the completion made. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. There's the handoff.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And the game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. by the receiver. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Hunting ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. What a catch! It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it first and 20. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Past the 30. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown time. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big stop. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Marsh. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well,
the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play number 6 on this drive. They'll ride the back again here. Fighting off the defender. They'll carry a block down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, he dropped him. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll feed the back again. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's stopped. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
In this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The Pre-snap motion from the offense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and